Joining me now is Rao Inderjeet Singh, the Congress MP from Gurgaon, who seems to have been the only Congress MP to have taken up Ashok Khemka's allegations against Robert Vadra. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Rao Inderjeet Singh. Your demand for a CBI probe now into land deals in Haryana, including that of Robert Vadra and DLF, appears to have embarrassed your party. Why did you decide to do so? What prompted you to take on no less than the son-in-law of Sonia Gandhi?
Let me first of all put the record straight.
Yes.
That I don't hold a brief either for Robert Vadra, either for him or against him. I am a member of parliament from Gurgaon. I have over the years and months preceding this date been raising the issue of about 21,000 acres of land which has changed from agriculture to various other denominations like residential and commercial. As member of parliament, I was asked that what do you have to say on Khemka's issue and what do you have to say on the Robert Vadra case wherein 4 acres were involved.
Right. Are you telling me that Robert Vadra's case is only one such example of what you are calling irregularities or potential irregularities in land deals in Haryana?
What I am saying is that in Gurgaon, my constituency, and possibly in other peripheral towns of the Haryana, of the Delhi capital, land use has been changed. And the perception amongst the public is that this land use has been changed to benefit builders and the builders' lobby. So when Robert Vadra's case came up, when I was questioned on Robert Vadra's case, I said if there has to be an inquiry as was being demanded, why should it only include this Robert Vadra's case and not the other 21,000 acres of land which have changed land use in Gurgaon alone?
You know, Mr. Rao Inderjeet Singh, that there is the Haryana government is run by the Congress, of which you are a member of parliament. You are effectively saying that there should be an inquiry into the land deals which have been supervised or done under your government of Bhupinder Singh Hooda in Haryana. Effectively, you are questioning your party leadership both in Haryana and, dare I say, through Robert Vadra, questioning your central party leadership.
I am questioning the functioning of the Haryana government because of the perception in the minds of the people. I have not Robert Vadra in my sights.
Yes.
I have people of my constituency in my sights. My first loyalty is regarding them.
So you have Bhupinder Singh Hooda. You have Bhupinder Singh Hooda in your sights. You believe that Bhupinder Singh Hooda, his government's land deals must be subject to a CBI inquiry.
I have this perception, as has been said to me by my constituents,
yes,
that land deals in Haryana,
yes,
have not been above board.
And that could include Robert Vadra. That could include Robert Vadra as well, because Khemka's letter to the 3-member inquiry committee alleged that Robert Vadra falsified documents for 3.53 acres of land in Shikhopur village in Gurgaon and pocketed a large premium on a commercial colony license. So you're saying that Robert Vadra should also be investigated. Am I correct?
Would you like me to repeat what you have said, or would you like to hear what I want to say?
I want to know whether you believe that Robert Vadra benefited from his proximity to Bhupinder Singh Hooda and to the fact that he is Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law.
That's a case history that is not in my knowledge. The files have not been seen by me. It is with the Haryana government. The Haryana government is best suited to answer this issue.
But do you believe there should be at least some kind of a CBI inquiry? The opposition in parliament today called for a special investigation team to be appointed into this. Do you believe that Robert Vadra's land deals in Haryana should be subject to a wider inquiry? Yes or no? Because everyone else in your party seems to be incredibly silent on the issue.
What I am saying is that in Gurgaon,
yes,
there is numerous land which has changed use from agriculture to residential and commercial.
Yes.
It needs to be investigated. If it's a Pandora's box, that lid must be opened. The net must be cast wide, and to ensure that the people get a just government, it is imperative that an inquiry should be held in all land deals over the past 7-8 years in Gurgaon, and not just the Robert Vadra one that you keep harping upon.
Effectively, what you are saying, Rao Inderjit Singh, is that alleged corruption against your own government, of which, as I repeated, you are an MP and it's a Congress government in Haryana, they should be investigated. Is this a battle between Rao Inderjit Singh and Bhupinder Singh Hooda, because in which Robert Vadra has been caught in a sense in the crossfire? Is he collateral damage?
Again, Robert Vadra crops up.
No, then
I'm saying is my
then you want
primary
Bhupinder Singh Hooda to
responsibility,
be
listen to me.
investigated. Do you want Bhupinder Singh Hooda to be investigated?
I want that there should be an inquiry into all land deals
Of your own
in
government?
Gurgaon, my constituency, even if it's my own government, to establish
Yes,
that the government has been above board in the last 7-8 years.
right.
If an inquiry can establish that, I'll be quite happy. But if the inquiry is not held, this perception will linger in
Right.
the minds of the people that
Yes.
over the last 7-8 years, land use has been changed, not for the benefit of the local residents over there, but for the builders' lobby.
How do you respond to those who are saying that Rao Inderjit Singh is upset because you've lost your ministership and you are preparing to exit the Congress party? You are itching for the Congress party to expel you so that you can retain your membership, and you're already planning to join either the Haryana Janhit Congress or the INLD or the BJP, any opposition party in Haryana. You're already paving the way by taking on the Congress government of Hooda, and as I said, also referring to Robert Vadra.
This is all speculation. I have nothing to add or detract from it. When the time comes, the decision will be known. As yet, I am in the Congress party. I formed an Insaf Manch, which is a non-political organization. I remain in the Congress party, and what I am doing is best for the Congress party as it is today.
Effectively, you're saying you're preparing to leave the Congress party.
Again, you're putting words in my mouth. What I'm saying is that I'm in the Congress party. I want the best for my people that I represent. My primary loyalty is towards the people I represent.
Yes.
And they wish to know whether the Haryana government has acted in a manner which is above board or not. And only an inquiry can establish that.
I come back for a moment, sir, to Robert Vadra, because as you yourself have been saying that there are 21,000 acres of land which you believe has been given away, where you believe there's a perception that a few individuals have benefited. Do you believe that in Haryana there is a politician bureaucrat nexus along with powerful builders and those possibly who have access to power and proximity to Bhupinder Singh Hooda? Do you believe that there is a nexus which has been operating in Haryana for several years, and why have you not raised your voice earlier against it?
I have not raised it on your television, but I've been raising it otherwise.
But you believe
And
there's a
this is what you
nexus?
say, if there is a nexus,
Yes.
only an inquiry will establish that.
Do you believe that, again, I
It can
come
only
back?
be established by an inquiry, like I said.
Yes.
It is, what is the perception, I have let you know.
Yes.
I don't have any proof on this issue. An inquiry will either serve this perception to be right or wrong.
So you
That's why
believe,
I've asked for an inquiry
so you
on
believe
it.
the Congress must come clean, not just on Mr. Hooda's land deals, but also must come clean, presumably then on Robert Vadra. Effectively, you are saying that Robert Vadra's dealings with DLF, with Omkareshwar property developers, with the Hooda government must also be investigated. Am I right? You're saying that the Congress cannot remain silent on this issue.
Let me put it back in perspective to you and come back when I started off.
Yes.
That I was asked whether Robert Vadra's deal should be investigated
Yes.
by a CBI.
Yes.
I said, why only Robert Vadra? It should be the whole gamut of action in Gurgaon,
Yes.
in land use change.
Yeah.
It should be investigated if an investigation is at all to take place.
You also said, and I quote, I am in the business of seeing that if anybody has made money illegally in land in my constituency, he should be held accountable, and if that includes Robert Vadra, he should be held accountable as well. Do you believe that the Congress party leadership has been protecting Robert Vadra all these years?
I do not know.
But it is
But
possible?
I am not in the business of persecuting Robert Vadra, but I am in the business of ensuring that the people of my constituency get what they hope for from the government they elect.
Do you believe that Bhupinder Singh Hooda is close to Robert Vadra?
I wouldn't know.
But you do believe, do you accept prima facie the allegations that have been made by Mr. Ashok Khemka, yes or no?
I haven't seen the file.
You're giving me very cryptic answers at the moment, Mr. Rao Inderjeet Singh, but you're saying a lot between the lines. When you call for an inquiry, the general perception, and since you use the word perception, I will use also the word perception, is that you are gunning for Bhupinder Singh Hooda, and if Robert Vadra along the way also becomes a casualty, so be it, and you're preparing for an exit from the Congress party. Can anyone take on Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law and survive in the Congress party?
The Congress party's belief is that your first loyalty should be to the people you represent.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
Do you believe that the rest of the Congress's party's first loyalty is to the first family of the Congress and not to the people of their constituencies? Because they are very
You
silent.
will have to ask the rest of the congressmen. I can only speak for myself. I have no brief for anybody else in the Congress party.
Do you believe that the Congress, that Robert Vadra should come clean, should speak out and give his side of the story?
That's for him to decide.
I'm going to ask you, Mr. Rao Inderjeet Singh, then in conclusion, are you ready to be expelled from the Congress party? Is that what you want? One final time, let me ask you this. Because you know, and most people know, that taking on Robert Vadra and taking on the first family of the Congress will be seen as a sign of rebellion. Are you preparing to be expelled?
This is not something that I can make a judgment on or a call on. This is for the party to take the
But
call.
you're ready. You're ready for you're ready to leave the Congress, if required. You will take the interest. Your interests of your constituents matter more than the interests of the Congress party leadership. Am I right?
Shouldn't it for all politicians?
Okay, and I will ask you one last direct question. Do you believe that the Bhupinder Singh Hooda government in Haryana has been corrupt?
An inquiry can only establish that if there is an inquiry.